This video is going to be covering the information on the paste system for elastomeric material. And at this time, I'm going to go over the equipment and explain how it's set up. So first of all, you have your light body base and your light body catalyst. The paste system, you have your mixing pad, you have your mixing spatula, and the co-syringe, and you have a model that replicates the patient's mouth, and this tooth has been prepared for a crown prep. So we are going to be taking the final impression, and this final impression is going to be sent to a dental lab, and the dental lab will make up the permanent crown. The brush here is, you'll need to use it in order to clean your co-syringe once you are done, and you need to clean up your equipment. On the right-hand side, we have two more tubes of paste, and these ones are the heavy body base and the heavy body catalyst. Once we mix these together, we're going to be putting them into the impression tray and placing it over on the cast. This bottle here is the tray adhesive, and it gets placed on the inside of the tray. And you would coat all of the inside of the tray. I'm not going to do it the entire part because you would actually, I would like to reuse this tray. Okay, but you would, in your dental office, you would actually paint the entire area, and it's going to hold the impression material in place. This tray doesn't have any perforations, and it doesn't have any rim locks in order to hold the impression in, so you need to paint it with the tray adhesive. When you dispense your material, you're going to dispense your light body, and the amount of material that you're going to be dispensing is, for each tooth that you have prepared, you're going to dispense 1 inch. And you dispense equal lengths. It's important not to put them too close together because they will run and then the chemical reaction will start. Now we want to, at this time, dispense the heavy body. And in order to know how long you dispense, how much material you use, it's the length of the tray plus a half. So the length of the tray and then half. You can see if a tray hasn't been used before or a paste hasn't been used before, it has a little cap on it, and you just want to peel that off. And then you will find that sometimes there's a little bit of oil at the beginning of when you dispense it, and that's not going to be a problem. It'll just get all incorporated with your material. So I am going to be working as the dental assistant, and my coworker is going to be pretending to be the dentist. I'm going to mix this material, load it in the syringe, and then transfer the syringe to the dentist, and they are going to put the material, the light body, right around that prep. So we're going to just use the tip of your spatula when you're mixing, and get all the base and the catalyst incorporated. You want to make sure that there isn't any streaks. Once it's incorporated, draw it together, take your syringe, and it's a wrist action. You basically are forcing the material into your syringe. Wipe the end, place the hub and this tip on top, take the plunger, insert it in, and actually dispense a little material. Now, as they are putting the light body on, the tooth, the dental assistant is going to be mixing the heavy body. Same technique. I'm going to load the tray. Pass it to the operator and receive the syringe, the co-syringe. And what they'll do is they will insert the heavy body in the tray on top of the light body. This material is going to take quite a few minutes to set, and make sure that you stay in the operatory with the patient. While you're there, you can take the syringe and set it into warm water, and it's going to set up your elastomeric material quickly. It's an easy cleanup with the mixing pads. Just turn it over nice and neat and put that in the garbage, and then this will harden and it'll just peel off, and you can disinfect your mixing spatulas. This completes the paste system for the elastomeric materials.